Hey, and welcome back to episode number 2 of the Gambling Goats podcast. I'm Shea, he's Johnny, coming to you live from my parents' basement in Johnny's apartment.
Bringing you the
Um,
best as always.
Always the best, always the best.
What
How
do we
you
got
doing,
up?
Johnny?
What do we?
What's going on
I'm doing
today?
good. This weather's been nice. I like the sun. Depression in the winter with the no sun and the no warmth. We're getting into a nice summer. Things are finally really popping off.
Right on, right on, right on. You getting out to hit the sticks this week at all, or what, man? Golf's finally open.
I don't think I'll be able to make a tea time.
Gorgeous weather.
Hmm.
Gorgeous weather.
Why? I think it's actually supposed to rain a bit this
Don't say
weekend.
that.
So
Don't jinx me on
okay,
that.
y'all say that.
Well, don't say that. All right, brother. Do we want to just dive right in? We had a good first episode. I think we both went 9-7 or something like that.
It was an
Nine
okay
and
first
five.
episode.
It was a profitable episode. Um,
I think we got
but
some really good picks this week.
this
Easy
week we
picks
got
too.
NBA play-in. We got NHL playoffs. We got a couple MLB baseball games to give to you here.
Playoffs feel good. How about
Yeah,
these stadiums being packed full?
I wish I was there. Let's put it that way.
It's weird that feels different.
Yeah.
Seeing the old norm.
Yeah, right. I'm glad things are getting back together. Few of these NHL games, definitely in the States there, with the fans, it's made a big difference. So,
Yeah.
you're seeing the guys get jacked up. It's been a rough, rowdy hockey matchups. A
Well,
few.
look at the Raptors, right? Like in Tampa, like it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. They just wanted to go home. That's they punted on the rest of the season, and they're like, yeah, we're done. Let's go.
I
Anywho,
agree.
let's
I
uh
agree.
let's let's dive into some NBA.
Let's
We only
dive
got
in.
one
So
game
we got
on
we
the
got one
slate.
game we want tonight for NBA. Yeah,
It's the
Grizzlies and
Memphis
Warriors.
Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors. You just trying to repeat everything I'm saying, or just
I
go?
beat you to it.
Yeah. Okay.
You
We got
announce, I'll pick. I'll give the picks are what they want.
exactly. They want your winning picks, man, and that's what we're here for. So, the money line is Grizzlies plus 170, Warriors minus 200. Spread is Warriors minus 4.5, and the total is 221. What are you thinking about this game, big dog?
I think the Warriors have really found a rhythm. The whole team is like fired up, excited, and having fun, which
Yep.
is huge. Morale is up, so I'm going to take the Warriors and the under. I don't think they can make over 220, um, and that's my pick. I think Grizzlies. They've had some hot games, but I think they're just going to start shutting down now, and it's going to be a kind of 110, 105 kind of game.
Yeah, I can see it going that way too, buddy. Um, you know, Both these teams, last 5 meetings between the Memphis and Warriors there, they've gone under. Last 5 games, they've gone under. So that's a big trend. Memphis has gone under in 7 of the last 8 games they've played. So that's another big point to the under there.
Love the stats.
Big stat guy, big stat guy.
Big stat guy.
During the regular season, both these teams, they also averaged about 113 points a game. I don't think we're going to see it that this week. It's playoffs. It's going to be more defensive. All signs are pointing to the under. I'm also going to be riding with you on the under there as well. But here's my big pick. Curry's been averaging 37 points a game. The Vegas has him marking at going 38.5 points on his point total tonight. So they think he's going to have a big game. Warriors have a better 3-point shooting. Give me the Warriors minus 4.5 against the spread in their last 7 games. They're 7-0. So they've just been covering games left, right, and center. They covered against the Lakers last week, and then they covered against Memphis 2 weeks ago. Or not even 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. Winning, they were favored by 3.5, and they won by 11. So I'm going to take the Warriors minus 4.5, and I'm going to ride with you on the under.
Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. That's a nice bet. Warriors have been here time and time again. This is nothing new to them. And they have a great front office and a great, organization, and it's surrounded by just winning and playoff mentality. So I agree. I think they're going to start popping off here a little bit better. You want to get into some NHL? That was our only pick for basketball.
Yeah, there's only the one game there for basketball.
You're pretty
tonight.
Close. You're taking the spread and the under?
I'm taking the spread and the under. You're just riding with the under today, or are you going money line too?
Money line and under.
Money line and under.
The Warriors and under.
We're just riding with Steph today. And you know what, man? That's I think that's a safe way to go.
If there's one person in the NBA I would trust to shoot any shot, Stephon Curry.
You know, that's like betting with Tom Brady in the playoffs. There, you know, you got to just ride him. It's Steph Curry in the playoffs. Just give the ball to Steph.
Yeah. Speaking of somebody who didn't ride Tom Brady in the playoffs, I'm looking forward to September. Let me tell you, NFL. We didn't even have NFL in today's little lineup, but we could put it in right now because I'm pretty fired up about it. Tim Tebow, Jaguar. Oh yeah, we'll have our own episode. You hate it.
Oh, I hate Tim Tebow. I think he's going to get his neck snapped in the first week.
Wow.
That's my hot take. You know, the defensive players, they're just going to gun for him. If he's in the game, they're going to hit him hard. And he used to be a quarterback. Let's put it that way, man. He shouldn't be catching balls in danger area over the middle. Some linebacker's going to light him up.
Mm-hmm. We'll get into that next episode.
Yeah. That needs its own episode.
So getting back into the NHL, the first game we got up is Washington-Boston. It's been a pretty exciting series. Boston's up 2-1. They've been close every game. Shea, I'll let you take this. My pick.
You want me to start this one off? All right. So Washington's at Boston. Puck line. Capitals are plus 1.5 on the puck line. Money line, they're plus 145, and Bruins are minus 170. The total goals for their game there is 5.5. It's been, like you said, man, it's been a pretty even matchup. I think all games have gone to overtime so far, with the total goals hitting in one of the two games. So the over, it's been a defensive battle. Not a lot of goals have been scored. But Boston's, their top players, they're producing more than Washington's are. Krejci's got 4 points. Taylor Hall's got 4 goals. Charlie McAvoy's a +4 plus-minus rating. So those guys are firing on all cylinders. But the trend is, the plus puck line has been hitting in every single game. So, I'm going to be keeping riding this out. I'm going to take the Capitals plus 1.5. And that's probably the easiest bet of the week.
You, me both. It's been winning time and time again. 1.5. Wouldn't be surprised if they actually win this one, just because Washington just has a big reserve tank come playoffs. But Boston's pretty good with scoring goals, so it's gonna be a good game. You're right with the not a lot of goals have been scored, but I'd be interested to see if the over hits on this game. But my pick is honestly just the same as yours. I would just ride the plus 1.5 with Washington tonight versus Boston. I think that's easy money.
Easy pick, I think.
Next game, Carolina versus Nashville. Carolina, finally has everyone in the stadiums. I think Nashville actually is all opened up too. I've seen some bars down there just packed.
It's going to be wild in Nashville tonight. So the puck line is Carolina minus 1.5, Preds plus 1.5. The money line is minus 150 for the Hurricanes, plus 130 for the Preds. You are getting a little bit of value, but I'd say not enough value to be taking the Preds tonight. The total points is 5 goals. Johnny, what do you got in this one, buddy?
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm thinking I'm taking Carolina in the over. Money line over Carolina at 5 goals. Carolina, I honestly could see them sweeping. They've been just outdoing Nashville all series long. Like, Nashville just hasn't woken up. Carolina's goalie's been unreal too. Yeah,
good point about that goalie there. He's already got 1 shutout in this playoff series. I mean, it's only only been 2 games, so 1 out of 2 he's got a shutout. It's a solid stats to ride with there. The first 2 games there, Carolina's covered that -1.5, winning 5-2 in the first game and 3-0 in the second game. Definitely helped out by a couple empty netters that they got at the end of the game there. But this is just a big mismatch. Carolina's the more dominant team. I can actually see Carolina going deep into this playoffs and making a good run at the cup.
Having a surge, eh?
Having a surge. Song.
Love it.
So my pick, I'm just going to ride with them on the money line. I would be tempted to put it on the puck line as well. Just Nashville at home. I think the fans are going to help them out a little bit. I think they are going to.
I think they're going to score a couple goals.
I think it's going to be a little closer than we saw in the first 2 games. But I still think the Carolina Hurricanes are the better hockey team in this match.
I agree. Next game, Winnipeg and Edmonton. Winnipeg sneaking a win late last game versus Edmonton. What are you thinking on this game?
Yeah, so we got the Jets at the Oilers. Puck line Jets +1.5. Money line Jets +145, and Oilers -170. The total goals is 5.5. That first game, it kind of a shocker to a lot of Oilers fans. I think they have that high-powered offense.
Nothing.
And they just got absolutely shut down, man. They got 1 goal. That's not going to do it in the playoffs. The Jets all season, they've been pesky. They've been like the old Sens there. When they made their playoff run, they've been against the wall and they've been playing hot. They helped the Leafs to less goals. They get a lot of good shots on net, and you know what? It's backed up by their goalie Connor Hellebuyck. He got a 970 goals against average in his first game. So that's pretty good, only letting in the one goal there against Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and that high-powered offensive team.
2 of the highest points in the NHL right now.
Absolutely. I read a stat there the other day that if Connor McDavid scored 0 goals this season,
still have the highest. Yeah,
he'd still finish in the top 3 for points, which is absurd. I'm going to be riding the Jets +1.5 here.
Wow.
I'd be tempted to sprinkle it on the money line and take the dog here. I know on the money line there +145. You're not getting great value, but at least it's plus money. So I'm definitely going to be riding them +1.5 on the puck line.
Nice. This is finally something we can differ on. I am taking Edmonton. I think the boys are going to be fired up. They've missed out on getting deep into the playoffs time and time again, and I think like they're just going to fire it up and go get it here. Winnipeg has been kind of spotty all season long. They've had some issues with the coaching and the players' mentality, I think. So I'd take Edmonton. I'd take money line. I think it's an easy game for them to come back and get it 1-1.
Yeah, good little bounce back spot, that's for sure. But I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna ride it out, take the hotter goalie, and just. I
don't care what you're doing. Like, it was my time to say what I was doing.
Listen, man,
I'm taking Edmonton.
You want to go ahead?
And we're gonna see
and we'll do a little side bet. Me and you here, and see what's going on, big time. And now let's go Jets, go!
I'll put a unit on Edmonton right now. Silence. Okay. Colorado versus St. Louis. I think we're both taking game. Colorado money line. I honestly would maybe even take them to win in regulation.
Yep.
I think they might even sweep St. Louis. Yep. St. Louis is just falling apart physically and emotionally, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it really is.
It's been such a fun week for hockey.
They've been it's been a fired up series there, and that first game there, I think there was 3 fights in the first game.
Everyone's in the box.
Yeah, Colorado is just the better team. This is another mismatch like the Carolina Panthers, Carolina Hurricanes, and the Nashville Predators. Wow, blanked on that one. So it's just another mismatch here. I'm going to be taking Colorado -1.5. on the puck line. They've covered that in both games. I think it's a goalie mismatch. I think it's the offense. They're just way better. I don't know if they're going to have Nazem the Dream Kadri there after his cross-check to the head of one of the St. Louis Blues players there, so that could hurt them a little bit. But I'm also going to sprinkle on the money line too, just in case, they don't. But they are winning this game.
I'm going to hedge it with some money line as well. I'm just going money line, but that's good. So, good NHL games tonight. It's going to be fun. And that's not all that's on the list. We got some Major League Baseball happening. And we've got 3 games that we're interested in. I think they're all pretty safe bets except for the last one, but I'm going to go for it. But let's start off with the Pirates and Atlanta Braves.
Yes.
I think, well, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
All right. I'll just give you the odds here. So Pirates are plus 165, Braves are minus 195, a little slight favorite there. Run line, Pirates are plus 1.5, Braves minus 1.5, and the total runs is sitting at 7 right now. Any thoughts on that?
So I would take the money line and over on Atlanta Braves. I think they're going to get more than 7, and I think Braves are just a little bit better than the Pirates.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I was going to take the Braves on the money line myself. Pirates aren't a good baseball team. You got Tyler Anderson. It's the battle of the Andersons tonight on the mound there. So you got Tyler.
Both, yeah,
Tyler Anderson for Pittsburgh, and Ian Anderson for Atlanta. They're both not strong pitchers, but I'd give the edge to Atlanta's pitcher there, Ian.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to be riding with you on that one. I'm not touching the total though. I'm just going to take the Braves on the money line.
All right. I kind of have to bet them just because I'm wearing their hat right now too. Tampa Bay Rays, Toronto Blue Jays. I think this is a bit of an easier bet. Hate to bet against the Jays. But I'm really feeling Tampa. Tampa's been a good team. But if you want to read off the stats and let us know what the numbers are first.
Sounds good. So we got the Rays minus 160, Blue Jays plus 135. Total runs sitting at 9 right now. So they're expecting a little bit of offense coming out of here. The pitchers on the mound, we got Tyler Glasnow for the Tampa Bay Rays, and we have Anthony Kay for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's just start off here. Have you ever heard of Anthony Kay?
No, I haven't.
I agree, man. I agree.
They're trying something new. And you know what? Kid could have a big day, but I doubt it.
Doubt it very highly. Yeah,
welcome
exactly.
to the fucking show. Will Ferrell. Love that. The campaign.
I've been
watch that later.
Show. I'm going to be
big on quotes. We told you guys, big on quotes. You're going to be jumping on who?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Money line, just money line, and I might even parlay all my baseball picks together and just have a little money line parlay on the baseball.
Nice. It's Friday. Okay, nice. And then our last game. This is a bit tougher, I think. Dodgers versus Giants. Shea, what are you thinking here?
Big game, man.
What are the numbers?
So the Dodgers are the favorite in this game here. We got Trevor Bauer on the mound for the Dodgers. Dodgers are minus 130. Giants are plus 110. Total runs is sitting at 7. We got Alex Wood on the mound for the Giants. I know personally I have Alex Wood in my fantasy team. The guy's been a stud all year. It's a big game, but they're in San Fran.
What are you thinking?
I'm going Giants plus 1.5.
I love it.
I'm taking them on the run line. I'm on the Giants plus 1.5. I like the Dodgers. I like the pitching matchup. But but the Giants at home they're deadly. It's a good ballpark, and they've been playing hot at home. So
I'm taking the Giants money line and the over. I think it's going to be a great game to watch baseball. I like the Giants this game. I really like the Dodgers. I think they're a better organization and team right now, but I just think the Giants they're gonna have a hot game. Just a feeling.
So San Fran played yesterday. I think they played Cincinnati. Did you see that game? Did you see the highlights of that game?
The Cincinnati, yeah. They got
Cincinnati
smoked.
Reds.
What was the score? 18 or something to 1 or 6 or it was something ridiculous.
It was 19-4.
Yeah.
They almost put up a 20 spot on a Major League Baseball team.
And Cincinnati's not a joke.
Cincinnati's good. They got a lot of hitters, man.
Yeah.
So to put up that, let's ride with the hot
for
seat,
them.
man. Let's go
Good
San
for them.
Fran.
That's what I mean.
Let's go San Fran, buddy.
I think this is going to be a great ticket. Anyone watching, not that there's many of you yet, you're about to make a couple buckaroonies on tonight's games.
They're going to make some cash. We're hitting probably 80% of our picks this week.
Remember, gamble responsible. Only bet what you can afford to lose.
Yes. Well, me and Johnny will be coming to you again, hopefully in the next week there. Maybe we could do a little NFL podcast, go over the news. I know that I saw on our betting app there that they actually posted the week 1 lines for all the games there, which I don't know about you, it got me a little excited. Hey.
There's a couple really great matchups week 1 too, so we'll get into that probably Monday or Tuesday. So look for that. Look out for our social medias. Click the links in our bio to subscribe, like, and follow, guys.
Absolutely. Well, Johnny, you have a great day. Enjoy that sunshine out there, and we'll talk soon. Okay, buddy?